ammunition industries.
Yep.
I'm sure you went through that when you got your FFL.
This is super important for anybody that is doing any kind of startup, kind of gun company like us. When we first started, trying to find a credit card processor was near impossible. You go to all the big banks, the first thing is, well, what do you do? Well, we're in sporting goods. And they're like, well, do you have a website? Yeah. They go to the website, see that you do gun shit, and then you're automatically mixed. Yeah. So the discrimination on the payment processing side of the house has sucked. We're finally with a new payment processor. Dude is fire. We've got great rates.
Awesome.
So having a bill like this, I think, is great. Where my concern is on this bill is this going to affect the corporate offices that are in different states, not in Texas? So
yeah, I wonder.
I am by no means an attorney, so trying to understand the legality aspect of it is kind of a pain in the ass. That's kind of why we've suffered along for as long as we have. We used to do PayPal, but PayPal now they'll seize your account, shut it down, and then you'll never get another PayPal account. Now, it's an unfortunate need to some degree. Some of the things that we buy or go through or check out in a quicker manner are primarily managed by PayPal or Square or some of these really big processors, and they kind of neuter the small guy, especially if you're in fucking firearms. So yeah, if we can get this bill to stick and get them to stop pigeonholing us into a high-risk category, oddly enough, we're a part of the bill that started this was also directed at the adult industry. And I can't remember what the bill's name was. This was all done under 44's rule. So if anybody remembers what that is, just hit us in the comments, let us know.
Is that Senate Bill 69?
Yeah. I mean, maybe. You're here all week. Enjoy the meatloaf.
Patrick Roberts chimed in.
Yeah.
He said your span is approximately 35 miles.
Sweet.
And timing is perfect, by the way. Toilet entertainment.
Thank you, Patrick. We're glad to be a part of your pooping session.
Yes. Happy pooping. Hopefully you have the good paper.
Yes, definitely. The second Senate bill that was pretty interesting, Senator out of New Braunfels, this one is Senate Bill 20. Yep. This protects the ability for hotel guests to store lawfully possessed firearms and ammunition in their rooms. I mean, don't we kind of do that already?
I think it's the whole disclosure part. I mean,
who goes in? Right.
Yeah. I have a gun.
And I've got some ammo. Is it okay if I store it in my room that I'm going to stay in tonight?
The only thing I can think of is like a lockbox. So maybe it's, hey, we're going out, we want to leave this here. Any event, it's, if you are legally allowed to own a firearm and you at least have some kind of training under your ass, you have your LTC or CHL, whatever the handgun license is, wherever state you guys are from, then it should be a no-brainer.
I agree. Now, some hotels have, as you referred to, like a lockbox, a little safe.
Yep. And
in the closet or whatever, I've done that for whatever reason, store my firearm in there. But and then some don't, and that's where I just have it on me the whole time, or next to the bed, whatever, when I'm sleeping. But I don't know. I mean, that's good, I guess. I didn't know it was an issue that had to be a bill out of it, but
my guess is either the 30-06 for Texas, 30-06 is no concealed, or is open, open concealed carry 30-05. Is it 30-05? I think. Holy shit.
I think it's 6 and 7.
I should know this. Yeah, I think
6 is
concealed.
Concealed. 7 is open carry.
Open. Yeah. Okay, correction. Sorry. A little slow. Been drinking already.
Hey.
So.
Topo Chico. We should get a sponsor. We need a sponsor. They would be Topo Chico, so tag them.
But I think they're anti-2A.
I almost spit that out, literally, but I didn't want to spit on Kathleen over here, our moderator, my wife, but...
yeah, we got a giant cooler in the back over there.
Yeah.
I can't see it in this picture, but Yeah, that'd be horrible, but I'm sure we could have some people. But in any event, I think, you know, every business has their own right of service, right?
Yeah.
We're no different, right? I mean, we have signs on our door as well as on our kind of customer facing bench back over here in the back, where it clearly states don't pull your firearm out regardless of condition, regardless of whether you're law enforcement, military, private citizen, whatever.
Yeah.
And the reason we do that is you never know when your customer assumes that shit's unloaded and it's not, and then we end up with a desk pop. We don't want that shit at all. So we've got strict rules around that. And that's not us being anti-2A, it's us trying to mitigate any kind of risk that may pop up with, yeah, man, I'm a cop, woo! Let me just go ahead and unload this, and by the time you're done, now you're staring at some dude's loaded gun.
It's a safety thing for sure, you just never know.
Yeah, and behind every sign is a reason as to why that sign is there. If you're ever in the shop, we'll disclose exactly what those reasons were.
Yep.
But I think, you know, if I go to a hotel and I see a 30-06 sign, I'm pretty much going to ignore that. Yeah. But if they're a part of a chain that is super like anti-2A or any other bullshit, I'll take my business to the next hotel.
Yeah.
So I don't need to protest. I don't need to cancel culture that shit. I don't need to do anything other than take my money to another location.
Yeah, easy.
If they block them, so what? But I think this is great. It's kind of like the traveling law where you can travel with a loaded firearm or a firearm in your car. Again, I would have to look at the legality side of it, but I think it's great, man. I mean, those are two great bills that I think will hopefully get some traction and fucking make all that shit stick.
Yeah, most definitely. How are you looking on comments? Anything coming in?
Yeah, I've got some stuff on my side.
Do it.
Let me see here. All right. Mikey _ 220 asked, how much for replacement screws for our optic cuts, bro? Hit us on an email, info@vulcanmachinewerks.com. You can also submit a work order through the website, and we'll get you pricing and get all that stuff shipped out to you. Let me see what else we got here. Short King Fishing, what's up, dude? We see you. Let me see. Chuck is on. My crackers. We're not even going to get into that.
For the record, there's only one cracker in this video.
And I identify as Caucasian. Let's see here. Captain Calloway, thank you for appreciating our work. He's also from North Mississippi.
Welcome, guys.
Cypher Systems wants me to come out with a Vulcan beard oil line.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe.
Smells like gun lube.
Yeah, or hobbies.
Yeah.
I mean, some people like that.
They do.
Inked Mom Cubed is just here for the beard.
Hello, yes.
Let me see here. The Atlas Ninja. Stack ports, indeed, my friend. And we are going to avoid all warranties. That's just how that's going.
Definitely.
Chuck, we are not smoking. The landlord would be exceptionally angry if we started huffing cigars in here. Maybe we'll do an event outside one time, and then we can both smoke cigars and you can watch me turn green. Yeah, y'all can watch him turn green, and let me see here. A Bad Driver says, can you perform stack ports on a hard chrome slide? And then he says retail, which I'm assuming you mean redo the hard chrome. So right now, finding a hard chrome facility is going to probably be a little more difficult to come across. One, we don't know them. Two, we don't know the quality they put out. So us arbitrarily sending it there would be a horrid decision because we don't know what we're going to get back. And the last thing I want to do is call you as a customer and go, hey, remember that slide we sent out in hard chrome? Yeah, it's perma-fucked. So we don't want to do that. There are other options we can look at, but send us an email. We'll kind of get that ball rolling there. Let me see. Who else we got? His was retain the hard chrome. Yeah, we can do that. Probably what we'd want to do is paint or coat the section that we port, just so we don't see rust. We would hate for your stuff to rust. So yes, that is also a possibility. Let me see. The Port Authority says he's just here for the ports. This is
the Port Authority.
Yeah, this is one of my customers. Good dude.
Nice.
Atlas Ninja says people making a big deal about voiding warranties out of small PPs. There are some people that we do work on their guns and they put them in the safe and they never shoot them. There are people that we do work on their guns and they absolutely beat the piss out of them and then send us pictures of their gun completely wrecked, and they're okay with that. So I view guns as a tool. I have two methodologies here. I've got guns that we beat the shit out of, and it doesn't matter what they look like. And then I've got demo guns. Demo guns tend to be a little more of the prettier, because when you're displaying your wares in front of potential customers,
you gotta look good.
Yeah, you don't want your shit looking pushed in. Yeah. Because then it's like, here's this awesome thing that we did, and it looks like shit.
Right, yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, so...
you don't want to be judged on that.
Yep.
How are we looking on the Cigars and Guns side?
Yep, Patrick Roberts.
Oh yeah. How's it going?
He threw in the fact that traveling law is moot in Texas now. There was a law passed about 2006 that fixed that.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yep. Thank you.
Even better.
And then GJA703 said, yeah, no way I'm at a hotel that doesn't allow carry option.
Yeah.
Virginia has very few I have seen with an actual posted sign.
That's good.
I like it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you should be able to carry your shit. I mean, I know that the government seems to think it's going to be blood in the streets. I mean, I'm old enough to fucking remember when the CHLs passed in Texas and everybody was losing their shit.
Yeah.
Like, the world's going to end. It's going to be shootouts everywhere and nothing. Not a damn thing.
No, even when the open carry became a thing. I've never, myself, I have not witnessed anyone here in Texas open carry.
3 people.
I've had a buddy send me pictures. Check it out, this old man open carrying.
Yep.
Good for them. I choose not to, I want to open carry just because I don't want people to see that I have a gun.
Oh, sorry. I called this dude the Atlas Ninja, and it's ATAS Ninja, which stands for all tactical and shit.
Oh.
Okay.
You're all tactical and shit, Ninja.
I'm down with that. Let's see, what else we got in the news?
Yeah, so a couple weeks ago,
This is
Winston Churchill's cigar butt sells for 4,000 pounds. That equates to about $5,600 in US dollars. It was
what the fuck?
It was obviously a used cigar butt that he smoked back in the 1940s.
Ew.
Threw it out. At the time, he was in the military, and I guess one of his sergeants or someone in his platoon or whatnot picked it up and decided to save it. And it sold for $5,000. Yeah,
that is just nasty.
It kind of is, yeah. And they showed a picture of it, and it was like this worn out piece of, tobacco leaf. And like, I understand it's history, but you can't do anything with that.
Yeah, I guess probably what I would have done at that point is maybe fill it in acrylic, or
that would be cool.
Just kind of like, hey, not like, here's your road.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah, and paper, little plastic baggy sandwich bag or something.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But hey, people collect weird shit. Believe me, if you ever want to see how strange people are, just look at some of the random fucking porn that's out there. That'll tell you everything you need to know. I have no experience with that.
You've heard? Yeah.
For the record.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Chuck says he has a used Bill Clinton cigar, $20 in the fish smellers. Fuck, dude. Come on. Holy shit. All right. Moving on.
Yes.
Let me see. A federal judge in California has overturned a 3-decade-old ban on assault weapons. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay, so here's my prediction. It's going to be just like the magazines, where it gets overruled. Ninth Circuit jumps in and fucks that again.
That's when they did the whole magazine thing, right? All these companies started shipping out, and they're like, "Oh my god, excited!" People were ordering a fuck ton of them to California, and then they overturned it. Yep. And then so they became felons again.
Yeah. Another good friend of mine just joined. What's up, Brad? He's probably going to be our best bet for anything California, because unfortunately Brad is behind enemy lines. We'll kind of leave it as to what Brad does. Good dude.
Okay. Hey, Brad. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, Brad, if you're still on, what do you think is going to happen with the assault weapons ban? Do you think that shit's going to stick, or do you think it's going to continue on? He just sent a little pirate flag. All right, while he's replying to that, let me see. Chuck says, hit Walmart in Princeton, Texas. It's like the Wild West. That also doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I can see that in Princeton for sure.
So Brad came back and said, nice, Ninth Circuit will put a stay on it.
Okay.
So
just like you said.
Yeah. Up in the air and pow, gone.
I mean,
let me see. He said the all tactical and shit ninja said he dropped 128 rounds through his Staccato P with our stack ports and RMR last night. It ran perfect. Felt real nice. Perfect. That's what we like.
Good.
If you have any issues or anything like that, again, our line is always open. Please, submit an email or something to let us know so we can get in front of it. Brad also says it's on a 30-day stay now. I don't think that will change.
Well,
there you go.
It was worth a try.
Yeah. I mean, they'll keep trying and shit will keep, it's California.
Yeah. And, we're getting a lot of Californians moving here.
Yes, a shit ton. I see them when I drive home.
Yeah.
Weaving in and out of traffic. I mean, Texas drivers struggle as it is. So adding that, New York, I've seen a lot of North Carolina for whatever reason.
Interesting.
So I don't know if there's some big corporate conglomerate that moved here holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan_RTX said, I think we should build a wall around California. I agree with this. I have some good people that live out there, and I hate that they're stuck there. Hopefully we can exfil them before we build said wall.
Well, we can give them a pass. They can come in and out as they please.
Right. Let me see. The Port Authority said, don't California my Texas.
Yeah.
We could literally do an entire show around that fuckery, but we're not, because we'll be stuck on that.
Yeah.
Let me see. What else do we have?
Dear chat.
Let me see.
You're a new dealer.
Yes. We are now an Aimpoint dealer. So thank you. That was not an easy feat. We are direct with all of our distributors.
Okay.
We don't use a third-party reseller, right? So we're not jumping on with, I can't think of the damn name, Sport South or RSR.
Yep.
I mean, we do pull product from them, but being able to go direct to the manufacturer, I think, is a whole other level of legitimacy, right?
Definitely. That's always best, directly.
Yep. So that makes us direct with Holosun, direct with Trigicon, and now direct with Aimpoint. So if there are any LE followers that are looking for any of the patrol-based red dot optics, the Comp M4s, we are now your place for that. So,
Good to know. Perfect. I was going to talk about cigar lighters, but I didn't bring any with me.
Damn it, man.
This week, but next time. Yeah, I was going to show you the table lighters, the ones I have in particular, and just regular pocket lighters, and this one cool one that's called Fuego, and it uses you remember like in the 60s and 70s, the cars that had the little push cigarette lighters. It looks like this microphone. It's about that size.
Yeah. And
then you push a little button, and then it has a little grill that lights up, that heats up, and you light your cigar with that. It's pretty cool, because if it's like super windy outside, you have the stang, you just throw the cigar in there and it lights it up, and you're good to go. Yeah.
Well, hot damn.
Those next week.
I'm not sure. Chuck is asking us, ask Nick if he's digging the Cadwell line. I'm assuming Chuck is that English? Yes? Like, are you talking cigars? Because that's Adrian.
Yeah. Caldwell is a cigar brand. I'm not sure who Nick is, unless he thinks my name is Nick.
Could be. We'll see here in a second. We got a little delay between the comments and when you guys hear what we're saying.
Yeah, as a whole, Caldwell's a good cigar brand. I definitely dig their cigars. Haven't tried any of their new line as of yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, my lounge. I'm not sure if the lounge I typically go to, Industrial, has them, but yeah, I'll definitely check them out.
You guys have at that location, you've got very specific cigars that you guys either bring in or that are made specifically for that company, right? Because I know, like, when I watch you guys on Saturday at the shop, which tune in Saturdays, every Saturday, 10-ish, they do the whole, it's everything cigar you could possibly want.
Yeah.
So definitely tune in. You can follow it on Cigars and Guns channel. You can also do it on Industrial Cigar Company, their IG channel as well.
Yeah.
I think they span across as well, like you guys do.
Yeah, it's an not interesting, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
That Saturday show, we go live for about 10-ish, as Jeremy stated. Yeah, and we talk about most cigars, and then I'll pop in there a little bit and maybe talk a little bit of gun stuff and maybe show them what I'm packing. But yeah, check it out every Saturday.
I like it. Let me see. Do we have any upcoming events? The only thing that pops into mind right at this moment, we've got Average Joe's coming up. Average Joe's Range Day. That is going to be, I think, midsummer. Look for it, maybe July, August timeframe. You're going to want to hit up Jim's Goon Life or Average Joe RSD or RD, I think is their IG. Pretty sure that's their IG. And they'll post all the dates, details, and everything like that. Let me see what other events.
Is that a yearly thing? Have you?
They try and do it once a quarter. And what's really awesome about that whole side of it is it's your average people going out and getting instruction that is affordable in a larger group setting.
Okay.
So basically they can roll around to different areas and practice different things. So it's fairly well organized. Great group of dudes running it. Some really good instructors out there.
Nice.
So I would definitely try and get out to a range day. We're typically out there. We're getting into the more hotter months, so hydrate, make sure you take water and all that jazz. Chaos and Lip Gloss just joined, like in English. Howdy. Dan_RTX said, you take whiskey with your cigar, assuming you do. What whiskey do you recommend?
I do, and
no, it's an alarm, actually.
Oh, all right.
How awesome is that? And I think wait, are we back? Okay.
You're back.
Sorry, my fault.
Yeah, so I'll typically pair my cigars with a bourbon and or tequila. I'm a big tequila guy.
Me too.
I mean,
literally was pounding it from the bottle.
Yeah, that's true.
Facts.
Made me jealous.
But, yeah.
I mean, so you know how the bourbon scene right now is ridiculous. There's like everything seems to be allocated. You know, if you can get your hands on it, you know, Eagle Rare is great. Anything, you know, Stag Junior is awesome. Again, if you can find it. Colonel Taylor, I love. Again, if you can find it. But yeah, I mean, those are the ones. And honestly, you know, you pair your cigars with what you are in the mood for. You know, there's a lot of guys that'll pair with an IPA. You know, if you're a beer guy, a nice stout is nice. But or even
Dr.
water.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper is great if you're not a drinker, or even if you do drink. Try a cigar with a Dr. Pepper, and maybe like in the mornings, try a cigar with a chocolate milk.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's early. Well, I guess hardcore cigar people.
Yeah, I mean, Saturday mornings we'll be out there, you know, smoking up cigars, you know, 9-ish a.m. And coffee, obviously. So, yeah, coffee, dark. I like mine black.
I was about to say.
But there's people that, throw it in there, throw a bunch of milk and, you know, make like I don't know, coffee-ish.
Yeah.
Or coffee light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone throw in a comment
No.
in
No.
Instagram?
No, everyone's quiet.
I see.
They're
Hey
shy.
guys. Hey guys.
That's
Thought
it.
of, what does it say?
Hold on. Oh shoot, I didn't move it. Oh, hey guys. This is from Keeping It PC. Bought
Clinton.
yeah, buy a 45 ACP Taurus. Spent $500. Happy, but
Oof.
definitely ready to upgrade. Recommend anything in the $2,500?
$2,500?
Yeah.
Dude, balling.
Yeah.
So, I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
honestly, if you want to upgrade, staccato, and you're right there in that ballpark.
Yep. Yes, you are.
Yeah, and shoot. Yeah, you're going to be in the ballpark. It's a whole different level of firearm. You know more about them than I do. I don't own them yet. But
You will soon enough.
thank you.
We'll make that happen.
Can you get a free gun?
Let me see. Run It Done says, what's up? Vinny from Monsoon Tacticals in here. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Vinny?
Dan_RTX asks if we can stack port a cigar. Probably could. We would have to rerun all of the data through the simulations on the computer to ensure that we're getting proper gassing. Because I can see that just going fucking sideways real quick.
That'd be weird, yeah.
But, it'd almost be reversed. It really wouldn't be blowing out, we'd be sucking in.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Yeah. He beat me to it. Son of a bitch.
I think you're still hiring. Wow, how's that looking? Any leads?
We've had one person apply.
And
One.
qualified?
We're talking.
Jeez. No words.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But we're still looking. We did a post on it. Didn't get a whole lot of traction on Instagram, but got a fuck ton of traction on Facebook, which is weird because usually those two are flopped.
It's the opposite typically, yeah.
And just for viewers that are watching, we're not on Facebook specifically, even the company. We cross post through Instagram, and the engagement is night and day between those two platforms.
Yeah.
So, we got one guy that was like, he'll take the job, but he needs to be certified. Vinny says, move me to Texas and I'll spray. Bro, I could probably give you maybe a couple $100 for gas. That's about the extent of my relocation budget. There's not a whole lot in there, man. The Port Authority says he's just going to spray ports. Okay. That stencil in itself is a pain in the ass to fill that hole in. So we've got a few customers that request fill colors right along that border, and it's holy shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, wait, hang on. I read that wrong. He said he'll spray for ports. Basically, he'll coat. We give him ported guns.
Okay. All right. Sure.
I'm new here. It's my first day.
Shit.
So let's see. Do you have any more comments from y'all's side?
Elite Weapons Solutions. What's up, amigos?
Hey, Tim.
What's up, Tim?
Thanks for joining.
James Nguyen. Let me see. He said, I wouldn't smoke that well if you stack ported a cigar.
Yeah, the smoke would just go everywhere.
Yeah, I don't even think you'd be able to pull because you'd be pulling from the front and the
I
top.
wonder, maybe not cut the tip and you smoke from the ports.
Ooh.
Like a flute.
Science. We're gonna have to science this.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to science this.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that.
Yes.
Oh shit! All right, what else we got?
We can talk about what grinds our gears. One of the things that came up to me this week was cigar etiquette. And if you joined Brandon and I last night at Industrial, we did a Cigars 101. We talked about cigar etiquette. One of the things I've seen lately was when you finish your cigar, let it go out gracefully. You put it in the ashtray and you just kind of let it extinguish on its own. It's not going to take a long time. It's not going to create a lot of smoke. The last thing you want to do is mash the cigar in the ashtray. That shows a disrespect for the roller.
Right.
And it just creates this odd smell because you're like smashing the the cigar in what's already, has ashes in there already, and you just don't want to, mess with other people's experience. So don't mash your cigar.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's not a cigarette.
Right, and I've seen a lot of people kind of just on the ashtrays that are out there, just kind of drop them to where they're parked in the, I don't even know what the fuck to call that thing, but
the rest.
Yeah,
you
they'll
can
just park them in there and they'll let them burn out. And I don't know what they do from there. I don't know if it's a throwaway thing or if they take it and smoke it later.
That's another thing. If you're gonna not finish your cigar or don't have enough time to finish, if you're gonna go back to the cigar 30 minutes, maybe, I don't know, even an hour, but if you're gonna go back to it, just light up another one. You should have more.
Yeah, that seems fair. We got a couple more comments in here. Where'd we go? Joe Bob Outfitter says Topo is great for LGBTQ month.
Oh.
Cheers. Let me see. Monsoon Tactical is speaking some pretty legit facts here. He says, most guys that can spray are trying to do their own thing, and it seems finding a painter is always hard. These are hard facts.
Makes sense, yeah.
And it's, at our level, we're trying to ensure that the person that we bring on is qualified enough to continue the quality that we're putting out. So if that falls below, then there's a problem. So finding the right person with an eye for detail, willing to take ownership, integrity, honesty, all that kind of stuff, that shit's not easy to find.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's, let me see. ACOS Man 2 asked if we're doing a Tri 11 stack port. That is something that we have talked to Triarch about. There are a few hurdles to overcome. If you guys ever notice, we don't port everything, and there's reasons for that. One specific design and configuration is not transferable across multiple platforms. I can drill holes in shit all day long and it's ported. But if you want to do it right, you've got to do the research, you've got to run the science, you've got to run the computer simulations. All of our stuff is all computer driven. It's all data driven. It's not something that just, okay, do that. So we have to be very careful how we do things. So with that and the way that Triarch's barrels are fitted into their 2011s right now, they are a bushing barrel. So there's a gap, a pretty, in our measurements, it's a gap, right? Most people would barely see it, but for us, we don't, again, just want to drill holes in there, and then now we've got bigger problems, cycling issues, feeding issues. We don't want to damage that gun. So arbitrarily drilling holes in there, because while it worked on this platform, it'll definitely work on that platform, isn't how we do stuff. We've got to make sure that what we're doing is correct, that we're following the science, we're following the data, we're making sure that everything is functional on that gun. And not only that, I think those guns start at 3,500. So it's not a gun that you want to just
practice on.
Exactly. And that's, we get a lot of people that ask us, hey, can you port this? Can you port that? Can you do this? No. There are many companies out there that will throw holes in your shit all day long. We are not one of them. We want to make sure that what we're doing is going to work. It's going to function. You're not going to have any bullshit. You're not going to have any shift in point of impact. We've seen that too, where people will get guns ported. They'll go and shoot them. Hey, why does my shit go 8 to 12 inches to the left at 7 yards?
Yeah.
This is why.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more involved in it than just throwing some shit in there and calling it a day. Chuck says that we need to make an ashtray like Area 419.
What's Area 419?
Area 419 is actually a pretty bitchin' company, man. They started off like fucking super small, and then they started with reloading products, right? And then that kind of grew off into bigger stuff, or it was barrels. Chuck, clarify that for me, but they've grown so big. Like their new shop, dude, it's fucking money. Like if you're an Insta machinist, it's pretty much the talk, right? They've got high-end machines now. They got some pretty trick shit.
Okay.
Like Very impressive stuff. Now, we have toyed with the idea of making an ashtray, and in fact, we did make an ashtray.
You made me a badass ashtray for sure.
However, though, I cannot show you said ashtray. It is a one-off that we can't even talk about past the fact that it's an ashtray.
I look at it every day, and it's like, man, I want to take a picture of it.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, this ashtray weighs like what, 10 pounds?
At least, yeah. I did curls with it in the morning.
Yeah, it's probably about like that big, like that thick. It's 6061 billet aluminum. I mean, now I'm foaming at the mouth because now I want to make them. I know that there are some smaller companies out there that are making the ashtrays. Vice Hardware is one of them.
Yeah.
Go follow that dude. Go buy his shit.
Yeah, he puts up some good stuff. Yeah.
He's a good dude. Yeah. Definitely go buy that shit. Will we come out with one? Maybe. We've got to find and lock down a design that somebody hasn't done, that's not already out there. We'll probably do them in a limited run, depending on how they sell, and kind of just take it from there.
Yeah.
But Chuck says I was correct.
Nice.
Instagrammy says, do we cut MOS cuts for Glock slides? No, we do not. Revolutionary Roller Locks, go check that guy out. He does custom made MP5s. Shit's fire. He says, love the engagement and focus from you guys. Just keep the press on. I'm assuming the press is like the reloading press? Will, I'm going to need you to clarify that. That way I get it. Let me see here. Brothers in Arms Firearms joined. What's up, guys? Matt_Coral joined. What's up? Do y'all have anything on your side?
Anything over there?
AWOL0801 recently got into cigars, smoked Perdermo Fuentes, currently smoking a Cohiba, not bad.
Hell, I know what that is.
Yeah. Thanks for joining AWOL. That's a great choice. Appreciate you.
Redleg 13B155 says, always fun listening to your live stuff. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. We're still kind of putting all this together. So there are some days that it will be thoroughly engaging, and some days.
Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, this is somewhat new to us, but love everyone that joined up. If we have nothing else, let's go ahead and wrap up. And join us next week, every Wednesday, 6-ish.
6-ish.
And we'll see you.